got a little TV set up, you know, for my pets in the background so they can watch TV while I'm doing this. Anyways, today's video is going to be a little life update, I guess, or like what's been going on. And I wanted to talk about what's going on right now, I guess I could say, so I could see in a couple of months where I'm at. And yeah, and I'm gonna be taking off my nail polish right now at the same time, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing because they're looking a little ugly. But anyways, the first thing I want to talk about is like health related stuff. And yeah, I had a phone call with my PCM and they broke down the news of me having carpal tunnel and arthritis. Now the carpal tunnel, it's in both my wrists at this point, and that's why my hand's been feeling so horrible, I guess you could say, because I went over there and I kept asking them like, oh, my hands are feeling tingly. They're very, you know, when you fall, like your hands or your legs fall asleep. I don't know if everybody says fall asleep, but that's how my hands always feel. Like I could just be sitting down and my legs are like relaxing, I mean my hands, or you know, I'm just laying down asleep and my legs, my hands are always just hurting. And so when I went, they finally told me that I had carpal tunnel. I been knew that though, because when I got out, they told me I had carpal tunnel too. But yeah, so I'm going to therapy for that. And I do have a video that I do want to insert, so if anybody else has carpal tunnel, they can use that. It's basically like a video of the physical therapist wrapping my hands. So if anybody that has it that needs to wrap their hands needs to learn how to do that, well, I got a video for you, so I'm gonna insert that.
So it's kind of one rotation around, and then this one's nice because there's lines of which you can cut to measure. But basically what we'll do, we cut across there. And what I like to do, because it helps it stick around a little bit more, some strips of tape already come rounded, but kind of round the edges like this. Alright. And then what we'll do is we'll cut a strip down the middle, all the way, almost all the way through, just to about right there. So you have kind of two different strips there. Again, round the edges here. All right, now it's ready. So what we'll do is, it's just kind of ripping down the middle. The tape itself will not rip, but the paper behind it will. So go ahead and hold that hand out here. This end that's together, stick on this side of the hand like this, and then just apply a little bit of pressure there to hold it in place. Then our two tails, what I usually will do is start with the one closest to the fingers, but it doesn't really matter. And then this just comes across the back of the hand, and then it'll come up between the thumb. We'll go ahead and extend there, and the rest of the fingers, and you'll kind of circle it around like that. A nice gentle pull this way will help open up the carpal tunnel a little bit, okay?
Okay.
And then the other one comes around the same way, just the opposite direction. So coming across there, and you'll just follow that path. A little bit of pressure, and then back across there. And then once it's in place, what I usually like to do is kind of rub it down a little bit, so that way that kind of activates more of the adhesive of the tape, and that's it.
The other thing that, you know, was recently brought up, some people already know this and some people don't, but I went again because my neck and just like everything, like from, well, just my entire body, but for this specific reason, I kept telling them like, yeah, my headaches, you know, they're not getting any better. And you know, they told me I already had migraines, but I was like, yeah, but it's like I'm getting all different types of headaches, and one of them was a tension headache. And well, I guess they were hoping for me to say that my headaches went away, but since they weren't, they sent me to go get an x-ray done. And once I went to go get that x-ray done, they said they were going to review it once it went through, and then they were going to, you know, call me and explain what they found or if anything was seen or not. And so they called me and they told me that I ended up having arthritis in my neck, and they said that you know, I could do a whole bunch of different things to see if it would help. And I mean, like, I feel like this could have been, you know, prevented if, you know, my doctors before would have listened to me, because I've been asking, like, since forever if, you know, I could get, like, something done on my neck, like, to see if anything is causing the headaches. And, you know, they always just gave me pills. And so yeah, I was always taking pills. And so yeah, right now I'm taking that the massage therapy, and at the same time they did give me like a painkiller, I guess you could say. I take that every time, then like I feel like I just can't take the pain, because sometimes like the pain is just unbearable, and it feels just like a lot of tension, a lot of burning feeling, pinching, like it's a lot of stuff. So that's one of the other things that came into play. And the massage therapy, I don't have a video of that because I mean, I'm not gonna record that. I'm laying down on the table, she's doing her thing on my neck, and yeah, there's no need to, you know, if you know how that looks like, you know. If you don't, just look up a video. The carpal tunnel ones though, my therapist told me to record, so I did. And yeah, so I'm sharing that just because I have the video. But the massage therapy, I feel like it is working, but it's not, because it's still like, when I told her, I was like, she's really doing the massages just for the tension and like the pain, but she said the arthritis is not gonna go away. Massage therapy, I feel like I'm just going for the tension and pain, like she said. And yeah, like when she was like, she'd be in my neck, like she'd be right here, all of this, my hairline right here, like my right here, my traps. And my traps, they're huge, okay? They're like rocks at this point, because they are hard. Like if you touch mine and like somebody that isn't so tensed, I guess, like yeah, mine are horrible. I'd be touching Ryan's, and Ryan's are like good and soft and whatever, but mine, like they're hard rocks at this point. And yeah, when she be getting in there, like I'd be like this on the table, like, oh my god, that hurt. But like I don't do that because I really want her to get in there. Like even though she said that I shouldn't be doing that because it's just gonna make my, you know, traps tense up more. So yeah, I feel like a lot of this could have been prevented from, excuse me. Oh, that's another thing. I got acid reflux. Like, it's horrible. Like, I don't know what is going on. I feel like ever since I came back from the ship, like, that's how it's always been. And yeah, I feel like that's just how it. I feel like half of this could have been prevented like a long time ago. But the doctors that take care of us while we're in, they're sometimes kind of sus, I guess you could say, for better words, you know. And it's not that that they don't, but like some of them, they really don't like put too much effort in helping you find a solution for your certain problem that you're going through. And sometimes I hate that about that. That's one of the reasons why I didn't stay in it either. I know there's some people that want to know about that, so maybe I might, you know, talk about that in a different video. Have Ryan do it with me too, because I feel like even right now, like seeing how they aren't, you know, still not doing any good. Because I feel like the people that are in still that I talk to, like they still don't really care as much. Like there was one, if my friend ever sees this, she knows I'm talking about her, but she's pregnant, and I think she was sick she was getting like a fever and stuff. And you know, for us, we do watches and stuff, so they were gonna send her to do a watch, but you know, she's pregnant for one, and she was getting sick, and she went to medical, and they never did anything for her. And it's just like, why are they doing that? And like they really don't care until like you have to go off base to like an emergency room or something to get a paper, and even then they sometimes don't even care that you bring the paper. I took off my glasses because I didn't like how the little light was showing in the lens. So yeah, because I don't have my windows open because I like the feeling of how dark it looks. It makes it kind of feel like fall. But anyways, I'll get into that, you know, military stuff in another video if I plan on doing that. But yeah, so right now that's all I got for my health. There's another thing that's kind of like making me want to call my doctor too. It's my ankle sometimes, and it's been feeling like this ever since like it got rolled on from the tank that we were rolling. My ankle, whenever I step on it, sometimes like it feels like it's gonna crack, and like it feels so weak, and it's just like, why haven't I got this checked yet? And it's been feeling like this since 2021, I believe. And I mean, they checked my ankle when I got that thing rolled on it, but nothing was wrong. Supposedly it was inflamed a lot. And then when I was back on the ship, like my Achilles was swollen, like it was fat. Like you could tell when an Achilles is fat because it's like a thin little piece in the back. And then when I looked at mine, when I'll be in the bed, I'll be like, that looks fat. And it'll be like just a big chunk of it is been like, they were swollen. So I'm just like, like, can you help me out? And they sent me for therapy for that too, but like that didn't even last long either. And I feel like it wasn't really doing anything either. I feel like all that stuff I could have been doing at home. And same thing with this carpal tunnel therapy. Like I quit it too because it was just kind of pointless for me. I was just sitting at the table like doing like the same exercises over and over, and it felt kind of awkward. And me and my anxiety, not good being out in public with random people around me, hearing all these noises, and I'm just like feeling nervous. Like, yeah, no. So I decided to stop that, and I just decided to do it at home. I could pull it up on the TV and I could be following it from there. So I quit that. The only thing I am continuing is the massage therapy, which I do love that. It hurts, but I do love it, and I will continue to do that. However, if it doesn't really do anything for my pain or like how it feels, I am gonna ask my doctor to do the second choice, which was acupuncture. I don't know how to say it. Now I feel dumb. I feel like I was oversaying it in my head and now I can't say it. Anyways, that's the other one. My massage therapist actually told me too. She told me that will be actually good for me since I am very tensed. And so I think I might try that next. The other one I think was, I'm not even sure. I don't even think there was another one. But the other one for me was buying this little massager thing that, you know, I keep seeing on the internet that supposedly is good. So that's my third choice. But I think I do want to try the acupuncture because supposedly that's really good. And I really need it for my traps that are high as mountains on me. So yeah, I think that's my next plan of choice, whatever. The other thing that I want to talk about is my employment. Your girl was working a job that I felt was like CNA type of work, and I don't have any credentials or any paperwork or any certificates to say that I am able to do certain things. And I felt like this job, you needed that, but they told me they didn't need any of that. So I took it, but once I realized that what I was doing, I was like, I feel like I should be having some type of paperwork saying that I'm able to do this. And some of that stuff included me like helping the patient, you know, with their everyday things. And I didn't mind that. I really liked it. I like the lady that I have. She was such a sweet lady. She did need help, you know, maintaining, or not maintaining, but having someone look over her medication and like distributing it. And I feel like distributing medicine, you need like a certificate or training on that. And they were doing training, but like I don't have any certifications to say that I'm able to do that. And if I wanted to go back to school, or if I wanted to get back into like my original plans of becoming a worker in like the medical field, I feel like I could get in trouble for that, and I wouldn't be able to join or you know, enlist into a school of medical stuff, you know. I feel like that would ruin my chances if I still want to plan that. So I ended up having to quit that, and yeah, your girl is working from home, just doing this at this point. This is my job, you know. There was another work at home job that I was doing. I ended up quitting that one too. That one was kind of similar to the one that I was doing in person, going to the clients' houses, but that one was pretty trash too. They suck. I actually met a girl in the last job that was doing the same thing, and she ended up quitting too. So I was like, okay, so it wasn't just me thinking that, you know. So I ended up quitting that. Didn't last long in those jobs. Like, I honestly did not like them. They weren't my type of style of work, I guess. So yeah, kind of missed doing the hands-on type of stuff, but I don't miss the pain that came from it, because I think it was the deployment that kind of messed it up for me. But other than that, I feel like everything else was kind of pretty easy in a sense, you know. It wasn't bad, but I did get sick a lot because I actually do miss working on the jets. It was kind of fun. The people that I was with, I think they made me like it a lot. And for me doing it, you know, those years that I was doing it, I feel like I got used to it, and I kind of miss it. I really do. I'm not gonna say I do miss it, but that caused me so much health issues that there's no reason for me to go back to it. I feel like I can, but there's something in me that just don't want me to go back, because I know I was getting sick a lot. But it is different, you know, in the military versus civilian life doing that. So there is kind of some different things to that. So I feel like I want to, but I don't know. Those jobs that I found afterwards, they weren't really worth it, in my opinion. I don't think I was getting paid good either. So I mean, there wasn't really no hard foul or whatever on that after quitting. I think it was just keeping me busy throughout the day while Ryan was at work. So right now it's just like I'm at home, I'm chilling now, and I'm just waiting for Ryan, you know. So I think my job right now is just a stay-at-home wife until I find something else, because I feel like sometimes I kind of do want to work because I'd be kind of bored. And oh yeah, don't mind the Christmas tree, I left it up all year. I don't know, it's just that big old piece of empty space between the TV and like the console table, whatever it's called, kind of disturbs me. Oh, by the way, my weight loss thing. So I think I might do working out at home videos, because I do want to do a time lapse, is that what it's called, of weight loss on me, because I feel like what was it, yeah, I think since 2022, I want to say it's 22 or 23, actually I think 23. So last year I feel like I gained some weight on me because I was just not finding the job that I wanted. And so right now I feel like I'm just going through that right now, and I'm just like, dang, I finally realized that I do got some weight on me and I need to get rid of it. So I think I want to do some videos on that, and that way if people are watching, they could do the videos with me, you know, the exercises, and you guys could tell me if it's working for you. So if you guys actually want me to do, if anybody is watching, if you guys do want me to do workout videos, please let me know, because I probably will start doing it, so that way that can motivate me to do the workouts even more. And I do have like my own little at-home gym, so if you don't have the equipment, I'm gonna probably be showing you like a alternative of doing it at home, like some of the things you got at home. So let me know if you guys want that. Beauty updates. There's a rice water that I made, like just letting the rice soak in it, and I've been putting that on my face. I feel like that's good. I need to do it more often. I've been trying to find a concealer, because if anybody knows me, if Arlie ever watches this, she knows that we both be going to the store trying on makeup. Like, we know what we're doing, but we don't. And I've been going to, you know, like Sephora, Ulta to get tested from like the people that do makeup in there, and they still haven't been finding me the right concealer to match my skin. And I feel like I'm always getting a yellow or bright white color, and it's just like, I don't need that. I want one to match my color. And yeah, I've been trying to, but yeah, as you can see, I still haven't found anything to cover them. So I'm done buying products, and I think I'm gonna try, what's it called, castor oil. I heard castor oil is good with that. I think I might do that. I heard it's good for your eyelashes too. So, I mean, I could start growing my eyelashes like that. Oh, I got scared. It was Mr. Anyways, I'm gonna put that on when I go to sleep. And supposedly it's good for, like, if you have wrinkles. I think it's good for that too. So if anybody that's listening that has wrinkles and they want to get rid of it, I think that helps with it. At least that's what I read. And the black circles for me, I think they said that works too. So I'm hoping that it does. And if it doesn't, well, I'm gonna be back again in a couple of months saying that, yeah, I don't see no difference. So I'm gonna start doing that. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Also, if you knew me before, you knew I had braces like at the end of my high school, my senior year. And when I joined, I broke my retainer and I never got it fixed. So my teeth kind of moved at the bottom and they shifted. So recently I went to a dentist office and I was doing the molds for my teeth and they gave me the retainers and stuff and they helped me, you know, realign them to make them straighter. So that's already done and good. So I'm done with my journey on fixing my teeth again for the second time because the first time they didn't help me get them back. Okay, Popper decided to turn off the TV. Anyways, so I'm done with that. So I got that out of my hair now. So I'm good on my teeth. He said, don't blame me. Now, the one thing I don't like about that office was they asked for my credit card information and I was okay with that because I needed to do my payments. Because they obviously weren't gonna fucking cover it. So I said, okay. So they took all my information down, but they waited like half a year or a year and a half to get the rest of the payments. And they want to keep sending papers or voicemails to me, making it seem like I'm not gonna pay or anything. And they didn't want to schedule me anymore because they thought I was gonna pay for my retainers. And I'm just like, didn't you guys write down my information? Like, why didn't you guys take the rest of the payments? Like, why are you making this such a big old deal of waiting months and then making it seem like I'm not paying my payments when I gave you my information to my card? Like, what? So, ever since I paid it and I told them that, they were like, oh, well, we didn't know we were gonna, you know, save the information or not, or this and that. And I'm just like, I wasn't even home the times that you sent those papers home. And when Ryan gets mail, he doesn't really, you know, remember sometimes to tell me. So it be in a pile and I don't check it either. So that's my fault. But it's still saying like, why did you write my information down if you're not going to take the rest of the payments? Like, it kind of bothered me because they didn't book me for my other cleanings because I didn't do my payments. But all of a sudden now that I do my payments, they want to call me saying, oh, are you ready for your next one? Or, oh, are you still in town so we could book you? No, I don't want to go to your office anymore. Like, it kind of ruined that for me. So I don't like them because, for one, that's really dumb how they do it, where they take your information down the first time and charge you the first time, but the rest is on whenever they want to send the payment through the mail or something. Like, that's how you lose money because you're not doing it right. Like, come on, you're a business. Do it right. Maybe I'm doing too much. But I honestly think that if you write down somebody's information to their card to do payments, then it should already be done. But I think they should be able to do the payments after that. Like, what's so hard about that? Like, I had in my head that, okay, they took my information down this first time. They're going to keep doing it for like the 3 months that, you know, I plan on paying them or whatever. But they never did that. And they want to keep bothering somebody because their paper or their mail doesn't come through. And it's just like, why aren't you guys doing automatic payments? Like, that's how people are gonna run away without paying or whatever. Like, they're just gonna be like, no, I already paid. Like, get out my face type of stuff. And like, it made me kind of mad. So maybe I'm kind of doing too much, but either way, it's just like, it should have been on automatic payments, you know? But whatever. Plan on going back because I kind of hated that they did that. They didn't want to book me for my clean that I was supposed to do like a while back, but now they want to say, yeah, we could take you in. Whatever. I'm done with that office. It's just that I don't like how they do the payments thing, because I feel like they were making it seem like I wasn't gonna pay, like I was a little scammer or something. Like, I don't like that. Like, don't make me feel like that. But yeah, so my journey on my teeth update. My bottom teeth are straight again. Not gonna lie though, sometimes I do forget to put it on before I go to sleep, and they do kind of shift, but they go straight back once I put it back on, because I do put it on every day. So I think I'm doing good. I'm gonna try to keep this one good, and if it breaks, hopefully not, I'm gonna go to my dentist over here that's an hour away now and see if they could fix it for me. If not, then I messed up. I'm gonna have to pay for money again. But yeah, I'm hoping this time I do better. So yeah, pretty much that's it. I think I could wrap this video up. I think that's it for this video. I'll be back again maybe in the next week or so, and maybe do a weekly vlog, because I feel like I need to do better videos. So if anybody else is watching and have any ideas of what I should be doing, let me know. And yeah, if this video wasn't so boring, let me know as well too, because I need to do better and I need that constructive criticism. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, either next week or in 2 weeks again, or probably even a month, because I swear I suck at this. So I'll see you whenever I post again.